Aloo tikki chaat is a very tasty chatpata chaat which you can prepare when you have guests coming over at your place or for a birthday party or just as an evening snack. Our first step is preparation of the aloo tikki. Let's take a look at the ingredients. We have taken 6 to 7 potatoes which have been boiled and mashed, 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, 1.5 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon jeera powder, 1 teaspoon amchur powder, 1 teaspoon chaat masala, 2 teaspoons ginger garlic paste where the proportion of the garlic has to be more than that of the ginger, half bowl of freshly chopped coriander, half bowl of breadcrumbs. If you feel that they are coarser in texture, you can move them one round in the mixer to get a finer texture for the breadcrumbs, and salt to taste. Let's start mixing the ingredients for the aloo tikki. I have taken the mashed potatoes in a bowl. To this we add the turmeric powder, red chili powder, followed by cumin powder, amchur powder, chaat masala, ginger garlic paste, and chopped coriander. Initially we will start mixing it because chaat masala tends to have a little bit of salt in it. After mixing it, you can taste a little bit of the mixture and decide how much salt you want to add. I will now add salt to it to give it the right taste. Mix it well once again. The mixture is now ready and we will start preparing tikkis. Before that, we grease our palms with oil. Take up portions of the mixture and start giving them the shape of the tikki. After you give the desired shape, just ensure that the edges are uniform, smooth and not cracked. Let's take a look at it one more time. We will now coat our tikkis with breadcrumbs in order for them to become crispy or kurkuri before we shallow fry them. If you don't have breadcrumbs at home, you can alternatively even use a mixture of fine rava and rice flour, also called as tandra's peat, so as to make it crispy. In most cases, people prefer to deep fry the tikkis, but in order to keep it healthy, I prefer shallow frying it. So you spray oil in a pan or add a little oil before aligning the tikkis in them. Fry them on a medium flame. Once one side is done, as you can make out because the color will turn brown, you flip it and fry it on the other side. Spray little oil at this stage if you feel that it's necessary. After the other side is done, we take the tikkis off the pan and place them on a plate lined with a tissue paper so that any excess oil is soaked. Now that our tikkis are ready, we move to the next step, that is preparation of the chaat. For preparing aloo tikki chaat, we will require aloo tikkis, sweetened curd in which we have added 1 to 2 teaspoons sugar in half bowl of curd, half bowl green chutney. The link for preparing green chutney is provided at the top right corner. 3/4 bowl sweet chutney, The link for sweet chutney is also provided in the top right corner. 1 to 2 chopped onions, 10 to 12 flat puris, 1 to 2 teaspoon chaat masala, half bowl of shave, and seeds of 1 pomegranate. We will place the tikki in a serving bowl and cut it into 4 pieces. This enables the tikki to soak in the flavors of all the spices and the chutney flavors that we will be adding subsequently. We will begin by adding the sweetened curd on the tikki. Add as much curd as you want to. Then we will add the chopped onions. Now we will take 3 flat puris, crush them in your hand before you add it to the tikki. Next goes in the green chutney. The quantity of this chutney will depend on how much spicy you want the chaat to be. Then goes in the sweet chutney, followed by sprinkling of a little chaat masala. If you don't want chaat masala, you can even sprinkle rock salt on it. Next we add the bale save to it, and finally top it with pomegranate seeds. See how colorful and appetizing our aloo tikki chaat is appearing. We hope you enjoy preparing and having it.